It's an average class freshman-wise, maybe 30, 35, and then varsity's 80 to 85, somewhere around there. Yeah, on offense, a lot of our skill is back. We return our quarterback in Devin Sherwood. We return 2 out of the 4 receivers, and Tyler Evans and Donnie Ellis. And then up front, we have 1 starter returning. That's kind of a point of question for us. But we have a kid who rotated in Colin Moore. And then at running back, obviously we have Jamel James returning, and then a returner in Tyree Mitchell. The defensive side, we feel really strong about the defensive side. Up front, we're returning 3 guys who played for us. We actually have the luxury. Aaron Hively, who's an Austintown resident, he came back to Austintown from Western Reserve. He's going to help us out up front, which then allows us to kick A.J. Bird to the backer. Another strong point of ours, we're returning 2 out of our 4 backers that we had. Then you add in A.J. Bird, who is a returning starter. And then our secondary, which we feel is the strength of our defense, we're returning 3 of the 4 starters. I think our overall biggest concern is us, and then how we adjust to the quick physicality of putting on the pads real quick and only having that 2-week turnaround to your first game. That's the one thing that we're focused on as a staff, and making sure we're hitting in June and July as best we can. Yeah, I think we got to be able to run the ball effectively. Up front, we talked about that. I think we have to own the line of scrimmage. We have to make big plays when big plays are needed, and more importantly, where I thought we were really good last year, we're going to have to be really good this year, special teams. Losing our punter, we have to replace him. We had a long snapper who didn't have 1 messed up snap. Those are important pieces in a game, especially tight ones like we played last year. We have to replace that, and I think the kids are zeroed in on that and understand what's going to take. There's no off weeks in that schedule, and that's something we're excited about, the challenge of playing some of the best teams in the state week in and week out at all levels. But I think these guys, our motto this year is level up, and that's something that we want to do. And we have a bad taste in our mouth from the way we finished in the playoffs, and that's part of leveling up, taking it to the next step. And however good our regular season went, whatever happened, barring injuries or were we prepared enough, it caught up to us in the playoffs, and that's something now that we want to build on and have something to look forward to.